Hardcore mark on a button, click. Don't usually have time to watch live, but love seeing the VODs. Keep up the great work, Paul. Thank you for subbing, Hardcore Mike. This ninja bear, where are you? I don't know where this cabin is that you were talking about. Good night, Yod. I wonder if the bear just roams between these different points or what. Got a feeling over the top of this hill it goes down to the lake, and I'm sure that's where I set up. There's some deer down here, and I think that's where I put some snares as well, so it's possible we're going to have rabbit. I'm coming from the opposite way, what do you mean? No, look, the tower's on that side. We've basically gone through that, and now I'm coming around here. There's the old tower there, you see it? There's a little hut. Which is somewhere here. We're going to be stopping there tonight. Ultimate rabbit. Like every 13 months, ultimate rabbit. Way too calm. What a time in Baz, I know, right? Well, we'll crash into here and we'll take apart those boots and stuff. Let's see. Okay. Food-wise, what are we going to do? Don't think we're going to last the night. We've got the MRE we could eat, which we might have to. And then go hunting in the morning, maybe. That's doable. Just drop that. It's not going to be helping at all. We'll carry that, it's not too heavy. Hey Blue Brothers, how you doing? One of you could mark on stuff you discovered on the map. You can't mark, but what you can do is you can write into here. Yeah, you can put some stuff in here. Blah blah blah. But what would be useful is if the map had some kind of grid reference, so I could at least, you know, say to myself in the notes, oh, I've left something at A2. Whereas I've got to go, oh, I've left something at the house 3 rocks to the right next to the train track. It's like a bit weird. Especially when, you know, for example, I know there's a cabin here, but it's not marked on the map, and I can't draw on my own map, which is stupid. I should be able to get a piece of coal and go, hut. Ragged work boots. Let's harvest them for an hour and a half. Alright, Blue Brothers. Let's get the The mittens, I don't think they're any good for us. Double check that. Yeah. Let's harvest those. Oh, I'll do it on Sunday. Okay, right, let's eat the MRE. You're not going? Oh, you just said I'll see you next week. I thought you were going. You mean that to insomnia? I get you now. Right, that's a setup for the night anyway. Let's have a kip. It's all the more weird the map is actually updated when you visit places, that's true. That's a game mechanic, but it would be nice if you could at least affect your own map. Okay, that weather doesn't sound too clever right now. Okay. We're going to have to find some food. No, we're not running from bears. We're trying to find the bear. I'm trying to hunt the bear down, but it's not being very forthcoming. Let's push on. It's around here, then try and follow it to here. A frozen cave. Maybe try and find a carcass or something that we can get meat from. Mods? No, I don't think the game supports mods at all. Mrs. Squirrel just bought me a stealth tea. That's why she brings me a cup of tea, puts it down stealthily and doesn't mention it. Like, well, if he finds it, he can have it. There we go. So this is the bit where there's usually deer. Wow. Why are there no deer here? And the rabbits were over there. But I don't even see any rabbits either. So this is here, the frozen lake, so the cabin is there. So if we follow the frozen lake that way, that's another bear location. There's Mr. Wolfie. I'm trying to avoid him. We're going to need to find something to eat. Are we close to the blind woman? That was a long time ago, Dave. We've got Jeremiah these days, not the woman. You see the wolf up there? Yeah, you can see my rabbit snares here, you see them? But there are no rabbits here, and there are no deer here either. Like, everything's just gone. The wildlife has just gone and left. True, there are cattails here, yeah. I don't know. Do rabbits move around in this game? Because it kind of feels like that's what they're doing. Andy Jr. off work this week, just chilling. Nice. I have Sky. Hang on. I have Sky, Netflix, etc. But all I end up watching, again, is your streams. Whether it be live or on SquirrelPlus. Genuinely no one else who deserves my support more. Keep it up. Oh, wow, Andy. That's so nice of you to say, bro. Thank you very much for that. It's really nice. Well, we can eat the wolf. I mean, we might have to at this rate. I just don't understand why there are no deer and no rabbits anymore. If the bear is going to be here, he's going to be down that end. So we're looking at roughly where he should be. I can't see a bear. I'm beginning to wonder if we're going to have to go back to the camp and follow the blood dots for this one to get the first one going. I don't know. Kind of feels like mechanically the game's being a bit weird now. Let's push back towards the guy's house. No, there's no fast travel. Yeah, it would annoy me, Baz, if it was, because you know, you're basically wasting hours of your life working out that the game's mechanic is built that way. Well, the only blood trail we've seen, Locutus, was the one outside of the guy's house. I'll have to kill this. Oh, there's the bear. It's there, you see it? There it is. That thing found me. It came from his house though, did you notice? Exactly where we kind of figured it would. Do we have to go through this animation every time? Hopefully that counts as one of the encounters. Blood loss, infection risk, and go. Right next to a rabbit snare, look at that. Wow, Ninja Bear's gone. He's done one.
Gotta stop that blood loss.
Ninja Bear's just done one on us.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Right, that counted as an encounter. Which is good. The downside is the deer that we wanted for food actually ran off because of the bear. The upside is we had a bear encounter, which I shot in the face. It left no blood and it completely disappeared. My guy's struggling to carry stuff now. It's gone very cold, very windy. The weather's turned big time. Is there anything we can ditch? I can still hear something running around. I'll tell you why I reload when I shoot one bullet stranded, because I'm used to the flare gun. And if you don't reload the flare gun, when you need it, you're screwed. So I just automatically do it. Yeah, I can make the shelter if I need to. We've still got a problem though. We need food, and I don't know where the I don't know where this deer's gone to. But it's still midday. We've got loads of time in the day left. I can always kick a fire off if it needs to warm up. Okay, where did that go? What the heck? Wait. The blood trail just suddenly disappeared? Just catch up with your message, Dave. Just found out that one of your friends from Tom's Hardware was killed in the Barcelona attack. Oh my god, Dave. Oh man. That's too close to home, that is. Oh my god. Right, so I've just basically wasted a round because the trail's just vanished. So I don't know where the deer is now. But yeah, the temperature's dropping rapidly. Hey, Floaty Fat Man. Northern Alex, thank you for the host. I have to build a fire in a sec. Where the heck's that deer gone now? Right, can we get a windbreak behind this thing, I wonder? Yeah, but you'll hear the birds flop-to-doodle, that's the thing. And they'll only appear after a little while when wherever that deer's gone to. Yeah, I've got the snow shelter cozy, I just don't want to use it yet because it consumes 5 cloth. Yeah, we need to fix all the clothing, but I can't really do that until we get inside. Right now, we have a food problem. He has a wife and 2 very young children. Oh my god. Right, unbelievable day. Right, I'm not exactly sure where we are now. I think we're around this bit somewhere. I'm not 100%. The problem is when you follow the deer, when you try to follow the deer, you get disoriented. 57 minutes. Let's use that for a bit more water. So Dave, are you all pumped for insomnia?
This gear's starting to slow me down.
Okay, let's try and figure out where the heck we are. See, those two giant rocks there, I think, could be this bit. Deadfall area, in which case if we keep going... Actually, if I turn right, went that way, I would end up back at Jeremiah's house. Ready for some bevies. You want to eat Pringles now? Once you pop, you can't stop. Don't know where that deer went. You need to get the pub quiz tickets actually as well, Dave. You're running out of time, bro. Flippin' heck. Hey, CSJ. There's rabbits down here. It's wabbit season. Oh, there's deer as well. This guy's trolling me hard. He keeps like changing direction. Like anti-sniper rabbit. On the plus side, the more rabbits we get, the more clothing I'll be able to make. That was close. We're hunting wabbit. Be very, very quiet. Oh no, we took a dive. Don't look, kids. Oh, you scumbag! Because I'm encumbered, I couldn't... Oh, that's ridiculous. Because I'm encumbered, I couldn't close the distance. Wow. You actually serious? Come here, you. Don't look, kids. Don't mess about with that one. We'll have it. I don't know where my stone is, though. I lost my stone. Oh, there it is. That's one.
Feels like a lot of gear.
That's because it is a lot of gear. Just drink some water and get rid of some weight. Makes sense. Hey, that's Wabbit 2 Squirrel 1, thank you. Run! Wabbit 2 Squirrel 2. Like how that deer's still just bolting around like it doesn't care. Oh, the only problem with this is I can't run uphill. So I can't get to it on time. Ay, ay, ay. I may have to just be satisfied with 2. The thing is about shooting the deer, I kind of think that if you get a headshot, it should just drop on the spot. I don't think you should always have to run after it. Wow, this is slow going now. Good grief. That sounds like a bad storm coming in. That actually sounds like a big storm. Storm the deer. That's it. I haven't got anything else to eat apart from dog food. My temperature's stable. Yes, it is. So while the temperature's stable, I might as well just use the time to do this. Yeah, but I need to go and get 15 sticks if I want a snow shelter. Why did that suddenly... Oh, okay. Didn't actually realize you could do that. Can't actually build a fire for some reason. Let's make sure we get that fire going.
That's done.
Burn the violin. Just to get rid of the scent a bit as well. Okay, it's not the worst of it's gone. Right. 1 kilogram of rabbit. Watch his stomach. 2 kilograms of rabbit. 3 kilograms of rabbit. 4. How can anybody eat 4 kilograms of rabbit and not even be full? It's just amazing. Right. In other news, we really need to find a way home now. It's the same appetite as you, Dave. Cass Destiny, thank you for subbing. Welcome to the house, Cass. Can we give Cass a nutty welcome, guys? Thank you for your support, Cass. Oh, hello. Hello, randomly prancing on the spot deer. You're not bugged in the slightest, are you? Thank you, Cass. Now, in theory, we could actually have a bear encounter here. But I think we need to get indoors and repair our stuff. You only eat when your stomach turns red. Staying hydrated is much more important. Thing is, when your stomach turns red, and then you eat something, it's like it's gone negative, because it takes a while for it to go back into white. So, I don't think you actually gain anything. I think you still have to eat no matter what. Wait, when I fought the bear, and it attacked me, did it leave a little tin of condensed milk for me? That was nice of it. Ninja bear? It's up to you, Rory. I mean, I guess it'll spoil some of the story, but... Just drop that on the floor. Rabbit pelt. Oops. All the snares just like lined up on the floor when you walk in. Okay, right, what have we got in here? Cured wolf pelt, cured gut. And the rabbit pelts are just brought in. Deer hide.
I think I can use this.
Right, let's check out the status of our stuff here. Oh, come on. How is that ruined? Ruined. So wear that one instead. Okay, well, we'll get the cloth out of it. Well, we've not quite killed the bear. We've had, how many encounters? 2? One cargo pants. This is why you need the materials after every encounter. Otherwise, you will just lose loads of quality gear. Will just get lost in this. Still don't have any food. I definitely want to repair these. That whole thing took 40% off my gauntlets. 40%. That's a lot. Right, so the minimum repair state we have now is 69%, which I'm happy with. My guy's hungry again. Can drop that. Can drop that. Don't think there's much we can do to this. The hatchet is nearly worn out, which is a bit of a problem. Because I don't have another whetstone. So I don't know what we're going to do. I don't think I have a spare one anymore. If any cans of drink, we have one. Which is our last ditch attempt to get food. That will give us some stuff as well. If I eat that, it'll make us ill. I mean, the other thing we can do is venture back out again, because I don't think the hunting lodge was a bit rubbish, if I remember. We never really explored all this, like we never found that yet. This didn't have much going on. We didn't find that either. None of these places have the bear encounter, so I don't know if the bear's going to be here. The last time we walked along here, there was a radioactive bear along that bit. Shortwave tower. Did we actually go to this? I think we did. Kind of running out of stuff to break down into cloth and leather. That's the problem. Fishing, yeah, we've done fishing. Don't know how many we have left now in terms of lines. We have one fishing tackle left. And I don't have any more hooks. So I can't craft any more. At which point, if you can't craft fishing tackle, you can't fish. Yeah, but I can't just do that, can I? I can't just keep sleeping outside until he's outside, because I'll need food. Look how hungry my guy is.
I'd eat anything right about now.
That'll keep us going. Fresh deer hide or cured deer hide plus 50. I think we can make these if you want to. I think we have enough. We can make line. Ah, scrap metal. Of course. Rubku, thank you for the host. Thank you very much. Raid hype. Thank you, Rubku. Thank you for the raid and the host. Appreciate that. Can we give Rubku a little nutty welcome? Thank you, guys. Appreciate the raid. Eat the old guy. So I could make more line because we have plenty of cured guts. We can make more hook if we go and get some more metal. So maybe we just need to go fishing a lot. Let's take a couple of them. Let's make a couple of lines. If we head back towards the Mystery Lake, go fishing again. Hey, raiding is raiding. It's part of Twitch, and it doesn't matter how big or small the streamer is. It's the fact that they do it that counts. That's the whole community of Twitch right there. There's lots of metal in that place with all those rooms. Yeah, there was. That's back at the... Wait a sec. There's an awful feeling I was about to get Ninja Bird. Let me see what I left in here. I know we've got the mountaineering rope. The bolt cutters, which I never really... Wait a minute. The penny just dropped on this one. The bolt cutters. When we go to the dam, we go down the steps, and there's a door which is locked, and then it has a load of stuff behind it. Can you actually bolt cut your way into that? Does anybody know? Because that thing's 1.5 kilograms. So it's pretty heavy. It didn't look like you could try it. So what's the bolt cutters for then? I already have some fishing tackle here. Yo. What do we use the bolt cutters for? Yes, you are, Rubku. You are the member of the Nuthouse Stream Team, dude. That is correct. Quite rightly pointed out. Yes, you are. What's the bolt cutters for? No, you can't, Michael. It won't let you take the food back. Yeah, I know it's for cutting locks, but which locks? I don't come across many locks. Like, obviously, we encounter places where you need a key. If you don't have a key, can you bolt cut it? Because that's an awful lot of weight to be carrying around if you can't really use it properly. I know we've got a hut on the other side of the lake that we can get into now because I have the key for it. Okay, let's get going. Catch rabbits on the way, Kev. Potentially. I'm gonna have to leave this leather here. It's just too much weight to keep carrying around. You can use the rabbit traps, Kev, yeah, but you have to put them down in the right place and then go back to them the next day. So it's not like an immediate food thing. It's sad, but in my opinion, it's actually easier to just pick up a stone and kill one than it is to just put a trap down and then come back a day later to figure out if it's got one in it. Look at the weird smoke coming out the chimney. I have never seen smoke that looks like pencil lines. Look at that. That is weird. Rose hip is almost a kilo. In that case, I'll drop it all. Daniel White with 18 months. Hype. How time flies when you're having fun. Thank you, Daniel. Honestly, I hope this guy just doesn't one day stop us from getting in here. Just leave a lot of stuff in his room. Yeah, if he tells us we can't get in here, then we're going to lose a lot of stuff. Good evening, Will H. Majesh, thank you for the host, sir. You still playing the World of Warships, Majesh? No, I thought it was key 2, Kev. I thought we found key 2, I'm sure we did. Well, I think we did. We used to open the gate that leads into the hunting lodge. The hunting lodge. Is that the... Ooh. That's interesting. We'll have to put that on our list of things to do. You think it was 6? How do I check it then? Give this windbreak a sec. Lake cabin 3, lake cabin 1, lake cabin 2. Told you. You saw the 6 on it, but it's lake cabin 2. Because obviously, when you have a key that goes into cabin 2, you put number 6 on it to confuse everybody. Because then if they find it, they'll go to cabin 6 and be like, "Why can't I get in?" See, just clever. Oh god. Did you hear that? I heard that. I heard the thunk, 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 thunk of a bear running at me. Did anybody else hear that? Ninja bear's here. I heard it. I heard the dong, dong, dong. But I don't know where it's gone. The thing is, we are supposed to be hunting the ninja bear, but the ninja bear is actually hunting us. That's how this is going down. We are not the hunter. We are the hunted. There's Ninja Wolf. Don't get that. I'm pretty certain I heard the sound of a bar. Northern Gaming, 4 months. A small 4-month celebration. Yay! What do we know? My guy's hungry again. Oh, rip weather. Northern Trucker. Thank you for the resume, Northern Trucker. I am not where I thought I was. What? You cheat. You utter cheat. How dare you not be stunned by my amazing stone throwing? That's ridiculous, that is.
I need to find food.
Let me get over to this cabin. I think it's this way. Anything to eat? It's not good. Will I dream of rabbits tonight? Quality of life will drastically improve if you just eat every night before sleep, about 1,000 calories, and then ignore your players' complaints about being hungry during the day. Well, the thing is, during the day, if he complains of being hungry all the time, if you ignore it too long, surely he's going to pass out or pick up an ailment or something. Like, there must be a side effect to just not actually feeding yourself so many calories per day, and then just have 1,000 a night. It's not, you can't possibly expect the game to let you survive on 1,000 calories a day. That doesn't make any sense. How does that work? I would actually be disappointed if the game let me do that. There you go, Leanna. I've left it on the floor for you. Nothing bad actually happens unless you have two conditions in the red. It may not be intended, but it does work. It's how people live in survival mode a lot. But I agree, it shouldn't let you do it. 1,000 calories a day is just ridiculous. I need more than that. In fact, that's like one meal for Dave. 13 months, unlucky for some. If you're superstitious. Is it the purple button time again? Keep up the great streams, will soon have my golden nut. July 2018. That's brilliant. You've actually worked out when you're going to get it. Cool. All this is now cured. Okay, right. I don't know if we've got any emergency food in here or not. We've got a soda. That's going to keep us going.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Or we just do what suggestion, just ignore him until he starts crying. Wow, did I actually leave? Oh, I didn't get the stuff off it.
Feeling weak.
He's feeling weak, do you hear that? Let's keep him hydrated. I've just got like rabbit guts everywhere. It's just everywhere. There's so much animal produce in here. You've turned off his complaining voice in the game. Is it just that? Is it just that you turn off? Hey, One Grimbo, how you doing? Gonna do a spot of fishing for the afternoon, I think. No, Sugar Glider, we've had a couple encounters with the bear. We're basically grinding the bear right now. How long, James? Probably about another 15-20 minutes. We'll find a suitable place to stop. Suspiciously don't see the wolves. It's too quiet.
All this gear is slowing me down.
Stop complaining, bro. Maybe 4 hours is a bit too long, with hindsight. Okay, it suddenly decided to stop for some reason. Gotta keep hydrated. Right, let's see if we can make it back. Should be fine. Huh? No idea what you're saying. Oh, you're having a mint chocolate. I see how it is. She's winding me up because she's going eating the after 8s now. See, it's night time, it's really windy, and yet the temperature's not dropping. You'd expect it to be very, very cold right now. And now's the best time for the bear to appear. Yep. We can eat after 8 because it stops being after 8. When does it stop being after 8 though, Hurricane? No, that chocolate orange has got demolished. At 8 o'clock it stops being after 8. Fair enough. I'll definitely cash you tonight, yeah. I'm just wondering if we've got enough wood to burn a fire. I'm not sure we have. I've got sticks, but I don't have anything else. Can I bust these up? Ooh, a hatchet. I remember this hatchet. 48%, which is now in better state than the one we have. So we'll be taking that. I don't think we have any fuel. We've got like 8 sticks. I'm not sure that's going to be enough to cook all those fish.
Well, that didn't work.
Oh my god. It's so ridiculous.
Come on. Come on.
Thing is, if you turn the voice down so that you don't hear his moaning, if you have a cutscene, does that not cut out the voices in the cutscene?
Turned out pretty well.
Yeah, eventually. One hour, that's nowhere near enough. Well, I get subtitles anyway, but I don't want the cutscene voices to be, like, removed, just so I don't have to listen to him nag.
Welcome back. Not a
You're a gamer, thank you for the resume. I don't think you can cook the dog food, it won't let you. They do that. They always max out the volumes. You're right. We have a slight problem. We need wood to make a fire, to make water. So something is about to get smashed. Actually, we could burn all these books.
I've been so hungry in my life.
These books last for like an hour or something.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
Did I just eat the raw fish? I didn't see that. 95% if we start the book with a fire. Start the fire with a book. Yeah, well the last time I ate the dog food, Cav, I got ill. And then I had to take antibiotics for it. Because it was rusty dog food. And that one there in my inventory was in worse state. Episode 3, Master. I think it'll just take you to another section of the map. I reckon. With a new character and some more story.
So hungry.
Shouldn't have melted quite so much. Let's quickly boil half. No, Snarf, so it was something they brought in a few months ago, the story mode thing. It's not been in that long. Episode 3 we're full of bring me a load of incredibly rare things so I can teach you how to do something you could figure out your own anyway. What, you mean like episode 2? Surely not. I think we're going to leave it there, guys. We've had 2 encounters with the bear. We need to go and get a whole load more food. Go and open cabin 2 down the bottom end. It's fun. It's a bit grindy. I think this bear encounter is very grindy. You know. Because of what happens like every time he attacks. And the fact that you can put a round in the bear's head and then he runs away for days on end and then you encounter him again and then you do it again. Like the whole thing is a little bit weird to me. I can understand him wanting to make the bear fight more difficult. But the way this is done is a bit strange. So yeah, we'll carry on tomorrow after the iRacing. Thank you all for watching, guys. Hope you had fun. We shall continue. So tomorrow, the iRacing starts at 1 o'clock. With a Skip Barber stuff. We'll see how badly I can race tomorrow. And then we'll carry on with this in the evening.